what do you think the future of these bots looks like then? Are they going to replace players in some instances? Are we going to have to like kind of level them off? What do you see happening there?
Yeah, exactly. I think it's going to be this iterative process. And I think it's going to be really interesting matchmaking players, starter players against bots that are of equal caliber. And this is something that's definitely
So I've had that happen to me already. So
exactly. And then, but it really actually has a lot of applications as well, even on the other extreme, right? If you're a pro player trying to play the game, then I think it would be really interesting to actually play against these bots that have kind of mastered all the techniques that you maybe haven't even thought about.
interesting. I hadn't thought about it from the training perspective for humans. So, we're training these bots and now we can bring them back and say, okay, actually now let's use them to train humans to get better at this game or to really excel here.
Yeah, exactly. And I think there's varying levels of that, right? If you jump into a game, if you jump into a multiplayer game inside of Rainbow Six, for instance, Rainbow Six Siege, and you jump in, at least my experience was I just got wrecked by the other players, right? And so this is something that's not that enjoyable from a player experience. And so it's something that would be really nice to have a bot that's actually playing against you at an equal caliber. And so you could actually learn how to play the game properly instead of just being thrown into the deep end and hoping for the best.
Totally. I mean, to bring it back to the example of like RTSs that we talked very briefly about earlier, if you grew up playing, I don't know, Age of Empires or something like that, that like, yes, you can play it online versus other humans, but sometimes a very hard opponent is just, throwing it on hard mode and playing against the AI that's in there. And that's really what we're seeing now is like the extension of that into, okay, now we have multiple bots running around this like larger universe. So it feels like there's been this huge boost in the last, 10, 20 years of where this research has gone and the success of it.